Jake Epstein here. Thought we'd do a little review of the home runs that were hit last night, the middle away home runs. And, kind of a lost art is getting on top of the high pitch. And we're seeing so many pitchers throw to an elevated position, right? They're trying to throw at the belly button. Well, the Rays did just a phenomenal job of doing that. And one of the ways we can control that, you can control it with your top hand and your blast, but is your bat vertical angle. If you only know one bat vertical angle, and that's 35 to 40 degrees, you're in trouble. Okay, that's not where we need to be with our blast stuff. You need to have a range of, look at where he is here, 17 degrees on the right, 20 degrees on the left. Okay, now if he's hitting pitches that are lower, obviously we want to be in the 35-degree range, but you have to be able to have that adjustable swing. You have to practice both. You have to practice high, you have to practice low. If you're facing a pitcher, if you're in the on-deck circle and you see that pitcher's throwing the ball, everything's up in the zone, you need to be able to know what to do to control your barrel. Okay, that's why pepper's such a good game. Okay, or using the blast for high and low pitches. Okay, one of the things that people are kind of against here is hitting the ball out in front. Okay, if we look at these home runs that are hit, we create more leverage out in front. Ted Williams said history's made out in front of your front foot. Well, look at these guys hitting outside pitches and where their contact point is. Okay, look at their right arm angle. I know a lot of people want to teach, something close to 90 degrees here. Well, it doesn't happen all the time. If you're 90 degrees, you never get to this pitch. Okay, you can see his front arm is, 110 degrees. On an outside pitch, imagine where it would be if this was an inside pitch and he had to rotate through and hit it a couple more inches out in front. Okay, so again, watch the great hitters. Watch the guys that have success. They're going to tell us everything we need to know. Okay, here's his other home run that he hit. Okay, look at this ball. He hit these balls one was 108 miles an hour, I think. One may have been more than that. Again, out in front. They're not hitting balls back in here. Okay, was he even on plane back there? Okay, no. When does he get on plane with this pitch? Probably at his front knee. That's when he's going to get on plane, and that's when he's going to stay on plane with this pitch. Okay, now lower pitches, absolutely. If a pitch is coming down here, he's going to have to start to sit back more and get his barrel down. But again, we have to be adjustable. The game is starting to change a little bit as pitchers made the adjustments to throw balls up in the zone. As hitters, we can't just practice hitting balls down here. Okay, you're going to see all those balls we foul straight back on pitches that are right at the belt. Those are mistakes. We have to destroy those pitches. So how do we destroy them? Well, we have to practice hitting them as well. So just wanted to do a quick little recap of what we saw last night because it's a little different than what we see all the time on our social media stuff. Okay, this is how we generate leverage and bat speed. It's like why we hit a driver further because we hit it out in front. It's a longer club. We create more leverage. Baseball's the same way. Okay, if we're trying to hit balls, if you're 120 pounds and you're trying to hit balls back here at your front knee all the time, you're just not going to generate the bat speed in order to compete at that level. These guys are 230 pounds, and they're still trying to maximize their leverage by hitting the ball out in front. All right, so here's Garcia. We just looked at Diaz. Here's Garcia's home run. Okay, and what are we seeing? These are like carbon copies of contact locations, right? Out by the front toes. This one was to center. None of these balls were pulled to center field, to the left of center field. Not even left center. This ball was like straightaway center. The other ones were right center. And again, look at that contact point. Okay, could he have hit it back here? Probably would have gone under it, right? If we chart this ball coming at us. Okay. That sucker's moving. And you can see he drops under just a little bit. He would have been exposed there. Okay, he would have had zero chance of making contact here at his front knee. Okay, he would have dropped underneath it. This is why the high fastball is making a comeback, right? And then his barrel comes back up to meet it just perfectly. Okay, now obviously Diaz's swing plane is a lot more consistent than that on a high pitch. Diaz could have hit the ball back here, and he hit the ball here. Okay, and then anywhere in between he would have destroyed that. So just just so we know what we're seeing when we're watching the pros hit. Okay, are we going to see home runs where guys let the ball get deep in the zone? Yeah, we'll probably see a few. Okay, but take notice of where most guys hit it. Take notice of where their right arm is at contact when they're hitting it. Okay, because these three swings are almost all carbon copies, and they were all home runs to the middle of the field and to the opposite field, and none of them were super deep in the zone. So let that thing eat. This is where we create a lot of energy, is out in front.